Chris, you are the action superstar, obviously. How did you prepare for your role as James, and how would you say this role compared to your other action roles?
The preparation for this series was really focused on, humanizing these, essentially these action heroes. I mean, I have played superheroes. I've played guys who do otherworldly things and are, almost infallible. But the thing that makes a Navy SEAL so special is that they are mortal. And we see that periodically when they sacrifice their lives in the line of duty. It was important for both Taylor and I to focus on creating authentic, movements, handlings of the weapon system, lingo, behavior, and all of that stuff. It was a lot of gun work and working closely with our tech advisors and our handful of Navy SEALs that we hired on this show, both in front of and behind the camera, to make sure that they signed off on the authenticity of the sequences that we created.
It's cool that you had real Navy SEALs on set as well.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys took a lot from them.
We sure did. Both Taylor and I have a real affinity for that community. He was in Lone Survivor. I was in Zero Dark 30, and I think both of us kind of learned to really appreciate these guys, and having them close by was a real honor, and we feel like we were making this for them, so that if they sat down and watched this on Amazon Prime July 1st, they'd go, damn, they got that right. They nailed that. Usually Hollywood screws that up. They got that right. So that was our goal.
Did you guys have any bonding moments off?
Not one.
Off set?
Not one. No.
How do you play into your role?
I would have said that we had plenty, but maybe you didn't. Maybe I bonded myself. Oh,
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
Taylor is an amazing wildlife photographer, and as a wrap gift, he bought me this beautiful camera that I have since used to capture all of the wildlife of having young children. And so that's been really fun. He kind of got me this amazing camera and taught me how to use it. The entire thing was bonding, and it is predicated on the relationship between these two men and men like them, that they literally would die for one another. And in doing so also are checking in with each other through kind of using humor and lighthearted jokes to kind of like gauge, how each other are doing. It was really fun. I feel like on top of that, we got to play with really fun, gear and tactical equipment, and be trained by these Navy SEALs. It was like kind of all of the fun of the Navy SEALs without none of the danger or hell.
That's
so
ideal.
It was pretty great.
For me, it was our first Zoom. I mean, obviously, like we keep saying, it's this relationship that kind of drives the show, but it was, it's everything to have that chemistry, and it was quite seamless. And we have a very dry sense of humor, and we can throw each other curveballs all day quite easily. As dark as this is, in between takes, we were trying to keep it as light as possible.
Congrats on welcoming another baby. How
Thank you.
is life at home? 2 daughters. How's your daughter adjusting to being a big sister now? I
am now a father of 3. I'm girl dad 2.0. My oldest daughter is adjusting very well to being a big sister. At first she was kind of like, so what the deal with that thing? What up with that? Look at me. And now she's very much embraced the idea. She constantly wants to hold her sister, and she's just very, very sweet. And that's the stuff that's important. It's the stuff that life is made of, and I feel incredibly blessed and filled with joy.